Man, this 23 team is absolutely trash without LeBron James. This team is trash. We lost the fucking game. This team is trash without LeBron. You know, just lead the starting line.
Michael Jordan had everything. He had a perfect body. He had a fantastic brain. He was smarter than almost everybody else. He had an emotional commitment and tie to the game of basketball. But really, that tie, that emotional commitment, that was to life. Michael was extremely competitive in everything he did. And Michael was also a visionary.
Computer beat us.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much.
And the message usually received, D.A. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The two Williams are the 4 and the 5. Brogdon out there with Brown, and it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, the backcourt pair for them, Westbrook and Walker. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's Reeves in at the 3 slot. And that one's good, Brogdon. A rarity tonight, rivals from opposite conferences going at it. What a treat for the fans. And Doris broadcasters, too.
Yeah, for us too, Kevin. We don't get to see these teams face off that often, and so when they do, you sort of circle it on your calendar. This isn't your average regular season game here.
I've been looking around, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Brogdon against Westbrook. Right side Davis. The kick out to Westbrook.
That's what a mismatch is. Run the post this way.
Davis against Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All right, now I'm knocking
It's
down.
on Robert Williams.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect that.
He hits the second from the line.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Brogdon with it. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Jackson kicks to Brown. Williams against Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit.
Hold on.
To their front office, rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Westbrook, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
And you love seeing that great mobile run drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive.
Oh, shit.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Westbrook passes to Davis. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Davis has got 7.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
On the wing, Jackson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. He couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
The putback. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed. So
that's when he got to come out. The other boy, you can't get no offensive rebounds with him in the game. You ain't get no boards.
can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Williams. Walker the pass to Cousins. Walker dishes to Cousins. Rebound Boston. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Derek Favors checked in for the Lakers. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Williams, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Snatched up. Westbrook. Williams with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Davis down low, guarded by Jackson. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 9.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
To the left side wing. Here's Horford. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Pass to Cousins. Outside Westbrook. Trying to get open. It's Davis.
That's good.
Westbrook, no good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Westbrook drives in. Chalk up 2 there. And that's 13 points for Davis.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Outside, Smart. On the wing, Brown.
Derek Favors not an easy guy to shoot over. When he's aggressive on the defensive end, boys, shooters better be careful.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Smart misses.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Walker outside for Davis. They get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Davis has got 15.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Westbrook with the block.
Wow, Russell Westbrook, when he's engaged defensively, he can send it back.
Good work defensively by Smart. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. Going on.
Okay, at least we got the lead.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The backcourt pair for them, Westbrook and Walker. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's Favors in at the small forward position. That's who's for the Lakers. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And continuing to press their advantage, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
And a look at the Mobile One drive, driving right into your living room.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
Looking for Al Horford. Here's Brogdon. His last outing with 20 points. Outside, Smart to stop the run. The Lakers with the rebound. Favors has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint, here's Cousins. Off on the layup.
Well, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Now a timeout called by Boston. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Here's Jackson. Favors with the rebound. Lakers leading by 12. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
The Celtics have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And there's the pass to Brogdon. Back to Smart. Pass to Brogdon.
Well, we won our first 18 games of the season. That's not bad. We'll take a loss.
Basket counts. Brogdon's got 6.
Well, the dribble drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
Here's Westbrook. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Williams. Celtics trail by 12. Brogdon outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brogdon's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
Endorse this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted two talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous. It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Smart against Westbrook. Outside Favors. Misses in close. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Jackson. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Jackson's got his second bucket.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. Off target from outside. So Favors will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. Davis kicks to Westbrook. There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Griffin comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in for Grant Williams. Here's Griffin. Williams kicks to Horford. To the left wing. Here's the three. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them. And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Now I got to play with him.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Westbrook. Outside, Horford. No good with the triple. Lakers leading by 9. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook having one of those nights. This is one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
To the wing on the left. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Westbrook. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his second bucket tonight.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Now here's Westbrook, guarded closely. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Westbrook's got 20 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Horford. Here's Pritchard. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Favors has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that one, good.
The motor of Russell Westbrook is absolutely amazing. This guy stays with his shot even through the tough contact.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. And that one misses. Brogdon inside the line, and that one released in time, but no good. That'll do it for the first half. Lakers lead by 30.
42.
Thanks a lot. Derek, you came out very strong.
49.
What was your approach during the first half?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
They need a break anyway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
22 squad.
How about this? A major upset brewing. Welcome to the halftime show, Ernie Johnson. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He ended up with 22 points, 2 rebounds. That about...
The shooting on 22 much easier than shooting on here. I guess the more you play it, the more you got to be able to shoot it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
On the court for the Celtics, the 2 Williams are the 4 and the 5. Brown out there with Brogdon, and it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. Westbrook passes to Favors. Davis down low, working on Williams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The amazing thing about Williams, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Celtics trail by 13.
Don't make no sense.
Up top, Brogdon. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And it's been a productive night for Davis, staying so active on offense and taking every chance to score.
Pass to Brown.
Really pissed off. We got LeBron.
Williams against Davis. Brown wide open. He fired. No good on the 3. Lakers leading by 13. Walker goes in. Can't cash in from close range.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blown.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Timeout called the Lakers. So Favors will bring it up for Los Angeles. Cousins trying to free himself up. And it's Beverly missing. Celtics trail by 12. Jackson passes to Brogdon. And Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Smart's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Williams. He has 6. And here is Brogdon. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Boy, when Malcolm Brogdon is aggressive, it changes everything for this team. What a pretty pass.
Davis with it. Now guarded by Smart. Davis against Smart. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Need to foul out.
On the wing, Jackson. Brogdon outside. Tries to keep it alive. And shot on the way. Jackson misses.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Davis down low. He's guarded by Williams. And stolen by
Oh,
Williams.
this motherfucker here, man.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Smart.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Outside, Walker. And Beverly kicks to Favors. Here's Davis. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Smart. And it's good. 2 points.
You ever notice the physicality? That's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game. He just powers through the defense. Sensational shooting.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Griffin comes in for Robert Williams. And Al Horford subbed in for Jackson. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
Walker against Smart. It's deflected. And stolen by Favors. Poked away. Cousins dishes to Favors. Beverly against Griffin. And Beverly kicks to Favors. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Cousins. 1:16 left to play in the third. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Williams. Here's Davis. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
On the wing, Brown. Back to Smart. Horford the pass to Griffin. Outside, Horford.
Oh, hell no.
Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Smart. Shoots over Walker. Offensive rebound, Horford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the frame of Al Horford goes a long way in helping him be one of the most consistent, solid defensive presences there is on the floor, forcing them to compromise there.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Davis down low. Brown on him. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 23 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Derek Favors.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
And the pass to Walker. And taken away by Brown. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in. on the line.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Lakers. Score.
I didn't know Westbrook was going to jump like that and foul him, man.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Smart.
Get the ball from
Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Favors. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5.
Man, we got a 16-point lead. This don't make no sense.
Jackson against Beverley. 6 on the shot clock. Let's the 3 fly. Jackson misses.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Walker dishes to Davis. Good work defensively by Horford. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Boston. 4-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornett.
Brown would finish that shit.
Brown against Walker. Count it. 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Ain't no fast break on the line, man. Everything's slow.
Davis down low, guarded by Jackson. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 25 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
That free throw missing. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Smart.
They're going to keep cheating.
Lakers leading by 3. Davis down low. Jackson on him. And the layup falls. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Brogdon outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And too long on the shot. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Beverley kicks to Walker. Favors passes to Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. On the wing, Brown. 18 feet out. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
It's important that Brown get going from here, right? This is a potential star who has to continue to improve his scoring ability.
Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. They get the rebound. Williams. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Cousins.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive. Favors finds Davis. Stolen by Jackson.
Why would he spin?
Brown with it. He's picked up by Walker. Scooped up. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Williams.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Stolen by Jackson.
There you go, man.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
All right, this shit don't make sense.
On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Favors. Jackson dishes to Brown. Shoots from 12. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Davis against Williams. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Celtics trail by 4. And here's Brown outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brown's got 11 in the second half.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 34.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Brown against Walker. Williams for 3. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Davis against Brown. Davis inside. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
And the grace of Davis's game, you know, not many big men are just that fluid in terms of how he moves.
And it's Brown missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Williams against Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Robert Williams.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 6. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
There we go.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance. And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
To the inside, Walker. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And he makes both free throws. Stolen by Smart. And the rejection by Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins proving you don't have to be a high flyer to block shots. That's about positioning and timing.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And an intentional foul right there. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And no time for Davis to doubt himself here. He needs to maintain his focus.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 4. Here's Brown, driving in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. And the Celtics with possession here. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
I need to learn how to shoot this shit on here. We had 2 horrible games. We barely won this game.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
When you're in these situations, the players you want at the free throw line, they have to have a level of fearlessness. Welcome to the party, Mr. Smart.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That turns the lead down to a 1-possession win.
Go get it, big fella. A basket they needed desperately, and Davis delivers in the clutch.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, AD. Efficient night offensively. What got you going there?
I got to the gym yesterday and just played some one-on-one. Get back in the rhythm, get some game shots, and it'll help me out tonight. That's it. You know, I just got to stay with it. I'm confident in my game, confident in everything that I do, every shot that I take, and tonight it went in.
Yeah, you were rolling, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
He had 40 points. Russell Westbrook had 22 points. Fuck. All right, we played Phoenix Suns next game. 23 Suns. 15. Our record is 15-12 overall. But look, the winning streak got ended, man. We on the road. It's just too much for them. It's gonna be a lot to ask for them too. This game against the Suns, we're gonna try and pull it off though. Yeah, man, he ain't gonna come back to January. Yeah. All right, it's time to take a little break.